Good evening, College Council. Thank you for the opportunity for the junior school students to be able to contribute to the master plan. To give you a context for what is about to follow, we instituted a process whereby the student leaders met with representatives across years 3, year 4 and year 5. Part of that process was to ask the current students, what do you think Trinity Lutheran College needs in the next 10 or 20 years' time? Can you imagine what the school could be like? And rather than just working on what is currently here now, I encourage them to dream big. I encourage them to think about what could be rather than actually what is. So I hope that you will enjoy the presentations from our junior school leaders under the idea of dream big. Thank you.
Hello School Council, we are the Year 5 Captain Team. We've been doing some thinking about how we can make Trinity a better place.
We're going to present you some ideas and we want you to dream big with us.
We would like to thank you for the opportunity to share our ideas with you.
Hi, I'm Felix, a junior school captain here at Trinity. One of the things that students wanted improved in the junior school was the 2, 3, 4 and 5 playgrounds. It is important that students have playgrounds that are interactive and engaging, as it will be beneficial for their learning if playtimes can be as fun as possible. Some problems we've identified with the current playgrounds are that the playgrounds are too small, and because of this they are quite often crowded. Both students and teachers believe that we should have bigger year 2, 3, 4 and 5 playgrounds on the junior campus. These playgrounds are weathered and paint is peeling off. Our solutions are 2 new and updated playgrounds that include some fun and creative equipment to keep students' minds working. The main thing that we propose to have in these new playgrounds include a ninja course, rock climbing wall and a flying fox. Another idea that we have is to implement a veggie garden, where students from different grades take care of a different fruit or vegetable every term. These can then be washed and sent to the tuck shop or the early learning centre. As part of this vegetable garden setup, many students have requested a water pump at the top of the rocks, that is water running down into the vegetable garden. This new setup will help keep students focused on class and will create a more fun environment that will benefit the school in many ways.
Hello, my name is Jessica and I am one of the 2 Trinity Junior School captains. Today, I would like to talk to you about 2 areas of the junior school that the students would like to be advanced. Both areas are to do with the performing arts and how the school could provide better spaces and classes to choose from. The first area is the music classrooms and rehearsal spaces. We currently have 4 classrooms in a small 1-story building. These classrooms are shared by all junior school students for group and private lessons and rehearsals. The main issue with this current space is that it is very cramped. It does not allow us to have different groups using it at the same time, as there is not enough space and it also gets too noisy. Our proposed solution is for the building to be upgraded to provide more space and a more modern setup. We suggest that the building have 2 stories. The bottom story could have large spaces that can be used for bigger group lessons and rehearsals. The top story could have a number of classrooms which can be used for small groups and private lessons. Each of the spaces could have proper sound equipment and also have special walls that help reduce the noise. The spaces could also be opened up to make bigger classrooms, just like we have on the top floor of the junior learning precinct. We think that upgrading the music building would be a great improvement to the school and would encourage all students to learn music and be involved in different music groups. It would also mean more students could learn and practice music at the same time. If there is more music spaces, then the school could offer a lot more classes, including different types. The second area I would like to talk to you about is dance lessons and studio space. Presently, we have an arts class as part of the curriculum which runs for 2 terms throughout the year. During these classes, we either do a performing arts class, which includes drama, dancing and learning about theatre, or a visual arts class, which includes drawing, painting and collage. Dancing is one of the most popular parts of our arts class. While some students do the classes because they are compulsory, there are lots of students who enjoy them so much they would like to do them more often. One of the main problems is that we don't have a proper dance studio for the lessons and rehearsals. We currently use the main hall, but it's not always available and can't be shared by a lot of people at the same time as it gets too noisy. Our solution would be to build a dance studio on the junior campus that allows for dance lessons as well as rehearsals. The space could be one large space that can also be divided into smaller spaces. It would have special sound equipment, a proper dance floor, and mirrors on the walls so the students could see themselves when they practice. Another problem is that while we do have dance groups that practice in the main hall before or after school, not everyone can attend these. Our solution would be to have the dance lessons and rehearsals during school hours, just like we have other performing arts lessons such as musical instruments and drama. If this is included as part of the curriculum, then the teachers could include it in the school reports. If we want to dream big, then our suggestion to the School College Council is to build a modern building that is big enough to include all of our performing arts lessons and rehearsals on the junior campus. It would be such a great thing to have and would encourage all students to get involved with the arts.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie and I am one of the junior school vice captains. I'd first like to thank you for allowing us the opportunity to share the voice of the students. Right now, many students, parents and teachers have businesses and shops that they would like to share with our school community. We have just a solution. Imagine if, once a term, our college hosted a market and networking day. It could be held in the hall and people who would like to sell things would sign up. We would post news about it on My Unity and there would be a link that people who would like to have a stall at the market day could click on. It would lead to a form with questions that we will have to answer to get the spot in the hall for their store. This would help in many ways. First, this would be good for shops as they could gain more business and customers. Second, the shops that have homemade treats, jewelry and more could further their customer base and expand their business. It will complement the business directory currently being created and engage more of our local community within our school. Another idea we heard was to upgrade the basketball courts, provide a covered roof and install some seating. The covered courts are old and tired looking, with several unsafe sections. Even with a smaller amount of rain, we cannot play there as there are some sections that get too slippery or hold the puddles. We could repaint the lines so students could see them more clearly, add a high arched roof for wet and rainy days, and turn the hill on the step seats for watching games between students or enjoying a chat. We could even have a couple of teachers join in on each team for some more school spirit. This gives more options for play and seating to be enjoyed by all. Thank you for listening to my presentation today, and we hope you take our ideas into account.
Hi, I'm William, one of the college's vice captains. One problem that we recognise in our school is that we only have a home ec in the high school, so many kids miss out on cooking in the junior school. So, in 10 to 20 years, I hope the junior school will have a home ec program for the 4s and 5s. For this program to happen, we will need to have a cooking teacher, a new kitchen for the classes, and we will also have a cook-off and Trinity cookbook. Our school could have a few teachers to run these home ec classes. We would only need about 2 for the 4s and 5s. It will only be for 2 terms, each term being a different part of cooking, theoretical and practical. We would need to build a kitchen to hold these lessons. It would have plenty of ovens and stoves, plus a large pantry to store food used in cooking and tools. We all like the idea of having a Trinity cookbook for parents to buy, and all the recipes would be by kids. We would also like to have a cook-off where kids would be judged on how good their food is, and if you won, you got a prize. This will benefit the whole school by teaching kids early on to cook food so that later on in life they will make their own food instead of pre-made food, which is usually less healthy and more expensive. This will also prepare them for the high school.
Let's